Hello. I'm truly glad that you're interested in my ecosystem. I'm just at the beginning of my journey in this field, but that's exactly what motivates me to keep moving forward. I've come up with an idea to create a stable mini ecosystem, something small but alive and harmonious. I'm going to the forest to gather all the ingredients I might need. I found this soft moss where it will fit in nicely. You can use it to cover or surround things. It's probably an old beaver dam. There used to be a lot of them here. I need to find some more moss. I found an old stump, and this kind of beautiful moss usually grows on it. This one is different, with soft little fibers, very pleasant, almost like fur. I don't think I need much. Like the Grinch's fur. I came across this snag, and it's perfect for my mini systems. I want to collect small stones. I couldn't think of a better way than picking them straight from the road. They're actually pretty good. Now I want to make a wooden base. I've made these pieces, and now I want to assemble them together. I'll spread some glue and press it together to make assembly easier, and I'll add a few nails so it holds better. Do you think that's okay? I trimmed the snag I found and it really looks great. At the bottom, I plan to attach glass so the plants can be seen from there. I have a strip of glass that I need to shorten. I'm not very experienced with cutting glass. When I tapped it, it broke unevenly, and I'll have to glue the piece back together. Of course, super glue. I really trust this glue. The glass is glued, and now I'll mark spots for the adhesive and place the glass on glue that can withstand moisture. Seems good so far. Now I'll paint the wood so the stand looks better. So I want to fill that glass with sand and stones and plant some greenery in it. I took a piece of plastic and sealed the sides to hold the water. Maybe it's not the best solution, but I did it. I took the plants from the forest near the swamp so they would be marsh plants. It's still early spring, so there aren't too many of them. Considering it's early spring, I found pretty decent plants. I thought there wouldn't be any at all. I'll glue this snag to the walls. Now for the moss, I want to glue pieces to the front wall. First, I'll trim it so it's not too thick and looks better on the walls. I plan to attach the moss using a mixture of clay and soil. After softening the clay, I'll add some soil. Now I'm spreading it on the bread, on the moss, and attaching it to the wall. I spread these pieces of moss all over the wall. I'm pouring a thin layer of sand behind the glass and leveling it out. I'm carefully pouring in water. It will become clearer afterward. These are the stones I collected, and I'm placing them at the bottom. They're pretty good. Now I can plant the plants in the water. This one's pretty good. I'll cut this moss into strips and stuff it into the cracks of the snag, which I've coated with a clay and soil mixture. I'll coat the other side as well and attach another piece of moss. I'll coat the opposite side too, and here's a pretty good spot to plant a plant. This one will do. cover the roots with moss. I found some ivy. I can tuck it behind the snag and guide it up along the outer wall. I think it will only enhance the look. Now everything has finally come together. All that's left is to moisten everything. The wood, the moss, the stones, the plants. It all looks like a small piece of living nature. It's not perfect, and maybe I made some mistakes, but that's a part of the process. I hope you liked what I was doing, or at least said to yourself, what the hell is he doing? What matters most is the result and the feeling it gives. A small living world created by hand.